Alright, welcome back to this class. Like I told you that I'll be taking you through the rudiment of music step by step. Trust me, it is not difficult. So we're going straight to the third lesson, and today we'll be looking at the treble staff, and the bass staff. A little recap of our previous class. From the first class, we've explained a lot of things in the first class, and then we talked about the properties of sound. You remember that we cannot make music without sound. So we look at the properties of sound. I told you that in the properties of sound, we have the one called pitch, which has to do with highness and lowness of a note, right? We also have the one called duration. That is the how long or how short. That deals with musical notes. And then we have the dynamics. That talks about the effect and expression of music. So we've been working on the pitch. The second class, we talked about the staff, the ledger line, and the clef. Now, we want to take each staff now. Okay? We want to work on each staff. Since we already know the relationship between staff and the clef. So we want to see how to name them. So for us to go properly into the class, we need to understand that in music we have 7 alphabets. We have 7 just like your English language where you have 26 alphabets. In music we have 7 alphabets. This 7 alphabets is in relationship to the tonality of music, the sounds of music. When we talk about the tonic solfa, in tonic solfa we have 7 major notes, or we have 7 primary notes, or 7 primary sound, and that is your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This do is the repetition of this. So we have 7 primary. Then also you can count it in number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then in alphabet we have A. Yes, let me use this. We have A, we have B, we have C, we have D, we have E, we have F, and we have G. When you get to this place, you have to come back to this place. So in music we have 7 alphabets. So we'll be working with these 7 alphabets. Please don't get confused because I will be analyzing it now easily like that. Our first staff. Naturally, this is your staff, your 5 lines and 4 spaces. Okay? So we have 5 lines and 4 spaces. Remember the rule. The rule says that you count from below. So we have line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, and line 5. Please don't make the mistake. Don't count from above because it's going to affect. So we have line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, and line 5. Now this staff is useless because we don't even know the name. We don't know which type of staff it belongs. So you can come and add one of the clef. A clef will tell you the type of staff it is. You understand? And then the type of name, the name of the lines and spaces in alphabet. Therefore, we put our first clef. Let's use our G clef for example. This is the clef. Now this is the origin. This is the trick. This G clef originates from this second line. Can you see that? It originates from this second line. Like I told you, it originates from this second line. Then it comes up, touch this third line, come down and touch this first line, then draw out and then come down. You can see that none of this does not touch this place. So this is our G clef. Why is it named G clef? This treble clef originates on line G. On the second line, simply name that line line G. Yes, name it line G. So the name of this line is G. It's very simple. With that trick, all you need to do is just to run your alphabet upward or downward. So if this is line G, then the space next to it is going to be A. The next line will be B. The next space will be C. The next line will be D. The next space will be what? E. And the last line will be F. Let's run this one down. If this is G, definitely this one is going to be F, this space, and then this one will be what? E. I hope you understand now. So if you want to run the alphabet, you just say E, F. Remember, once you get to F, you go back to E, F, G. Once you get to G, you go back to A. So you have E, F, G, G. Then you now go back to A, B, C, D, E, F. We've run our alphabet. So we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. So what we have here is E, F, G, A, B, C, D, line space, line space, line space. Automatically, we've been able to name our staff, this treble staff. Now, we can now split it into two. We have the lines, we have the spaces. So you can say lines, then you can say spaces. What do we have in the line? We have our E. Remember, you count from below. You start from below, don't start from up. If you start from up, if you start counting your line from up, there will be problem. So we start from down. We have the first one to be E. We have the second one to be G. We are dealing with line now. We have the third one to be B. We have the fourth one to be D. And we have the last one to be F. Now, for the spaces, we have the first spaces to be what? F. We have the second space to be what? A. The third one to be C. And the last one to be E. We now have our lines separated. We have our spaces separated. Now we have line E. We give, is there an acronyms now? A names that help us to remember this. So we have every good boys deserve favor. So you can see with these acronyms or this sentence, you'll be able to recognize the names of the lines. Every good boys deserve favor, or every good boys drinks Fanta, you know. So for the lines, we have these acronyms, and for the spaces, the four words form what is called space, a face. So you can now identify the names of the lines and the spaces. The names of the lines and the spaces. So it is very easy. So let me quickly recap if you're just joining us. My name is Olufemi Samson, and I'm teaching you music rudiment from start to a level where you can sight read, sight sing, even sight play. It will help you in your music career if you are a singer, music producer, musicians, or whatever aspect you are in music. You will love this. Do good to share this video, likes and comments. And if you have any question, let us know so that we can find answer and reply you as soon as possible. So here we've talked about music alphabet. Like I said, there are 7 in number in relation to the 7 notes, the 7 sound of music, which are in turning so far do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Then we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have our alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Once you get to G, you go back to your A. And with that alphabet now, we've been able to name our treble staff. So for the treble staff, we've been able to name it comfortably. Remember, the trick is that treble staff originate from line 2. That line 2 is actually your line G. And from there, you can quickly run your alphabet upward or downward. Alright, so this is where we're going to stop for this class 3. I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope you have learned something, and I hope to meet you at the top. Don't forget to like, to share, and to comment. Until I see you next time, stay blessed.